The S26 Ultra recently achieved a significant certification, and two big enhancements are now all but confirmed. The latest 3C listing hints to faster charging and emergency satellite features. The S26 Ultra, as well as its two other smaller brothers, is due in a couple of months. Leaks and rumors about Samsung's meanest flagship have been circulating the internet for a while now, and at this point, we're getting corroborations on some of the planned upgrades. A certification entry now validates satellite connectivity for at least one version of the phone, and it also corroborates one of the hottest speculations regarding the phone. One Samsung S26 Ultra model offers satellite communication for emergencies. Satellite connectivity can be utilized to relay messages during emergency situations. The S26 Ultra, with model number SM9480, has just gotten clearance from the China Compulsory Certification. This clearance is for the local market. The documents don't show if emergency phoning is supported. The S25 Ultra also allows emergency messages utilizing satellite, so it only comes to confirm the feature exists, at least on the Chinese variant of the 2026 flagship. What's even cooler though, is that the 3C certification verifies that the Galaxy S26 Ultra supports up to 60-watt rapid wired charging. The rumor concerning the improvement in charging speeds has been around for a long now. Recently, Samsung themselves somewhat confirmed it, but with this certification, the good news is getting even more certain. HE's certification also confirms the model is carrying a 5000 mAh battery. So, unfortunately, dreams for a bigger battery for the Galaxy S Ultra variant are, well, shattered. Meanwhile, the S26 Ultra also recently gained Federal Communications Commission approval in the USA. That listing verified that the phone has the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor globally and in the US. The S26 and the S26 Plus, however, could be powered by Samsung's Exynos 2600 in various areas, including, presumably, Samsung's home nation, South Korea. Apart from that, the S26 Ultra is rumored to launch with a redesign. The new style will unify the biggest Galaxy S model with its two smaller siblings, featuring the rounded sides and camera island. The design modification is contentious, with some Sammy fans saying the new design would make the S26 Ultra look similar to the Galaxy A series, Samsung's mid-range lineup, which would in turn make it look cheap. While some fans believe the design beneficial, since it would make the Galaxy S phones more unified with each other. The S26 series is scheduled to debut early next year, with a certain delay because two, reportedly, changes in Samsung's strategy. Expect the trio more or less around February. The phones are set to battle Apple's iPhone 17 series that got introduced in September for the title of the greatest flagship phone. Apart from the enhanced look, the S26 Ultra is also claimed to come with true Qi2 charging capability, similar to Apple's MagSafe, and a revolutionary privacy display. Galaxy S26 Ultra. Not much left to wait for Samsung's flagship. In overall, I'm having mixed feelings about the S26 Ultra. On the one hand, maybe we may demand more upgrades for Samsung's flagship. I, for one, would love it if Samsung eventually hopped on the bigger battery bandwagon. However, Samsung is still giving us things to look forward to, including faster wired charging, Qi2, and its variety of magnetic accessories, and the new appearance, like it or loathe it. I'm intrigued to see if those changes would be enough for people to want the S26 Ultra. I'm sorry for being so severe, but I say this out of love for the company. 2026 might be the death of Samsung as we know it. There was a time when I looked forward to every new Galaxy S phone like Christmas Day. Now, I merely scan through specs like I already know them. I love my Galaxy S3, 7 Edge, and Galaxy S24 Ultra, which is why I'm so heartbroken to see Samsung lack imagination, innovation, and ambition. I also want the phone to flourish since it's been the crown jewel of Android for over a decade now, especially in Western markets. Without it, or if it flounders, the field is wide for Apple to just strangle the duopoly out and reign supreme in the smartphone mindshare and market share. It's already doing that to a certain level. As an Android enthusiast, that tech future is the bleakest I could imagine. This amount of stagnation is inexcusable. Even if the S26 sells by the millions, it's no justification to be this lazy and complacent. When I look back at 2025, I feel like there was a bit of hope for Samsung. The fantastic Galaxy Z Fold 7 was a slam dunk, but it came after how many years of stasis in the Z Fold series, while Chinese competition ran laps around Samsung's foldables. And sure, the S26 Ultra will feature a few major advancements next year, like 60-watt wired charging, 25-watt wireless charging with QI2, and a new private display mode. But all of that feels purely reacting, not trailblazing like I expect from the greatest Android leader. Look, the S26 and S26 Plus will undoubtedly sell millions of units each, but will they be the best of 2026? Will this be the acme of its innovation and ambition next year? No. They're already the worst by the very fact that they're exactly what we didn't want to see from Samsung: safe, easy, meaningless. And there's no worse time to play safe than when your competition are just laughing at your door. So that's all we know for now. We'll be sure to keep you updated as soon as we have more information. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.